Thanks for staying with us. Now, for many years, people around the world have wondered if the cell phone that they use can cause them serious harm, possibly because of the radiation emitted for the first time. Now, the World Health Organization has warned of a possible cancer risk from overuse of mobile phones. In fact, a working group of 21 scientists from 14 different countries meeting at the WHO's International Agency for Research on Cancer say a review of all available scientific evidence suggests cell phone use should be classified as possibly carcinogenic. Now, sources in the Health Ministry have told NDTV that we would need a large and credible sample size to study whether mobile use affects human health or not. It is only after a nationwide study on the subject that we will be in a position to form an opinion on this issue and come out with any definite and authoritative conclusion. No nationwide study has been conducted by the government to study the impact of mobile phones on human health. Though some medical colleges have studied this subject and conducted studies at micro levels in smaller cities, that's not really enough. Joining us this evening live is Dr. T. Raja, Senior Consultant Medical Oncologist as well with the Apollo Specialty Hospitals. Good evening, sir. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. First off, the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer specifically did come out with that report, which has kind of rattled all of us because it says cell phone usage could link, in fact, to the dreaded disease of cancer. It does not really say that it is carcinogenic, but it says it's possibly carcinogenic. But really, should the public be alarmed at this point, sir?
I don't think the public should be alarmed. If you look at the usage of mobile phones, it's one of the most useful devices as of now. I mean, it is estimated that 4.5 to 5 billion people are already using mobile phones, such as the penetrance of this particular device. And so far there has been plenty of concerns about the use of mobile phones being related to increased incidence of cancer. But a number of studies including a very latest one published from UK, the UK trend study, which looked at more than 15 years of trend analysis on incidence of cancer, could not conclude a clear-cut relationship between the use of mobile phones or the radio frequency with an increased incidence of cancer. We need to look into this report. I am aware that WHO and its investigative subsidiary agency, the IARC, has released such a report. We need to look at it, and I believe they have said that there is a possible relationship. We all need to look at it in detail before we can alarm the public.
Well, all of us would want to go by that saying prevention is better than cure. What are ways to perhaps maybe reduce this risk? Can we use it as a hands-free maybe, or should we just keep to messaging, or sometimes maybe even use a phone cover? Will all of that work?
Definitely, one cannot deny that there are increasing concerns, and as of now the best advice that can be given to the population is that be intelligent in it, be intelligent in the use of this device. We can use some simple techniques like use of increased use of text, or you can use hands-free, and particularly we should tell the children to use the mobile phones as less as possible. These are three common things that are usually given out by the most of the regulatory agencies as an advice. There is no clear-cut guideline or warning as of yet released by any of these major agencies.
Doctor, is it also true that wearing your telephone with a pouch around your neck or even keeping it in your pocket could be really lethal?
Again, there is no clear-cut evidence to raise the alarm. I mean, as I mentioned, the UK trend study clearly looked at the incidence of brain tumors or brain cancers in relation to the mobile phone usage or the radio frequency and all that, but they could not conclude that there is an increased incidence of brain tumors in association with the use of mobile phones. They could not conclude that there is any increase more than 1 per 100,000 population, more than 1 case increase per 100,000 population. So as of now, there is no clear-cut evidence to say that there is increased use of there is increased incidence of brain tumors.
Right, Dr. Raja, but I've known a lot of people who've been really concerned and worried because they have their flats perhaps on a rooftop, and that's really close to where a cell phone mast tower is. Should one really be that concerned because of the proximity to these microwave radiation?
I can't say that. Again, one has to be producing substantial investigative data to say whether a particular use or a particular technology is harmful or harmless. As of now, there is no clear-cut evidence that there is an increased harm, but then again, there is nothing wrong in being safe rather than being sorry later.
But really, Doctor, there have been many reports like this earlier as well. Do you believe that the WHO is just being cautious coming out with a report like this more than anything else?
We will all look at the WHO report, and we'll have to look at it in detail, and probably once the details are available, if there is a substantial concern, then we'll have to go back and tell the public that now there are emerging clear guidelines about the use or regulation of such technology. But as of now, my first message is there is no evidence to panic.
Right, no evidence to really confirm it, but these are very preliminary study reports that's coming our way. But thanks very much indeed, Doctor, for really clearing some of our doubts, some of our questions that really keep cropping up every other time. Once again, thanks for joining us this evening on the show tonight. Up ahead, we bring you the best an Indian cricket fan can get in the virtual world. It's viral and it's 3D.